What is good, YouTube? Quinn Wade coming out with that instant basketball analysis playoff edition exclusively on YouTube on Analysis Playground on there. And we're going to talk about how my Boston Celtics ended up beating the Orlando Magic and made the series 3-1 now. And that's what they needed to do. That's what they should have been trying to do. And that's what they got done. They won 107-98. They was able to hold Orlando under 100 points, which isn't that difficult, but they've been giving us some matchup problems. They've been giving us a tough time, but it is good to win again versus them after losing the last one before this one. Boston won the first quarter 32-29. They also won the second quarter 21-19, but they lost the third quarter 27-26. But they won the fourth quarter 28-23. They played us tight. They kept it close. They made us work for it. And we was challenged. And we answered the call the right way. We played the game the right way. And Tatum was big for us, being the initiator, and he did that the entire game. He played the most minutes tonight on the Celtics with 42 minutes. He was 10 of 25 from the field, 3 of 10 from three, but he went 14 of 14 from the free throw line. And that was basically it. They couldn't stop him from getting to his spots and getting to his shots. And he missed some threes that he normally makes. And other than that, he played a flawless type of game outside of having 3 personal fouls and 2 turnovers. He finished as a +6 and plus minus. He finished the game with 37 points and 14 rebounds, 3 of them being offensive. He also had 3 assists and 3 steals. We like when Jason Tatum feels like he's the best player on the court and he conducts himself that way. And he had it going the entire game. And even though he didn't have the hugest efficiency night, it just shows you that getting to the free throw line is just as valuable as scoring a field goal, which we know, but we definitely needed points however we can get them to win this game, and that was the best way to do it. Al Horford was out there playing great defense. His numbers not going to show that, but when it comes to scoring, is what I'm saying. He didn't do much. He was 2 of 7 from the field, 0 of 3 from the 3-point line. He went 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He only had 6.6 rebounds. 2 of them was offensive, 2 assists. But the main thing he did good and great and amazing in was the defense. He finished with 5 blocks, but just staying in front of guys, switching and just bodying up guys, just making them try to finish on a perimeter is all we can ask him to do. And he did that very, very well tonight. And I'm glad and I'm proud that we have him on our roster still because he has a lot left in the tank on both ends of the court. And he showed that tonight for the most part. Kristaps Porzingis, like I said, if he's healthy and he's dominating the paint and on the perimeter, we're going to be tough to beat. 7 of 14 from the field for him. He also was 2 of 4 from 3. He also was 3 of 3 from the free throw line. He only had 5 rebounds, 2 of them being offensive with an assist and a steal, a turnover. But the problem was he had 5 personal fouls, and he only played 22 minutes, but he made key shots when it mattered to in this game, making it up to us a little bit. He was a +8 and plus minus. He finished with 19. And Derek White hit some big shots in the fourth quarter, and he did it throughout the game. And that's what we need him to continue to do because there was no Drew Holiday again, and that's the main reason why Al Horford started. 39 minutes for Derek White, 7 of 11 from the field, 2 of 6 from 3, 2 of 3 from the free throw line, 7 rebounds, 7 assists, 1 block, 1 turnover, 1 personal foul. He had 18 points. This is another great game from him. Like just being able to hit threes timely and just being able to be fearless when he's shooting them and then being able to get to the basket and playing great defense. And he even made it tough on Paulo. He made it tough on Franz, whoever he was guarding. They had to work for a basket or they just took a bad shot that we wanted them to take. Sam Hauser did what he does. He went 2 or 3 from 3. If he gets the opportunity to shoot or he's open, he will take it. And most times he will make it. 1 rebound, 1 steal, 1 turnover, 2 personal foul. He was a +13 and plus minus, played a great 18 minutes and finished with 6 points. Luke Cornett, big net, didn't score a basket tonight. He only got a 1 rebound in 16 minutes with a block and an assist. That was it for his night, but we didn't really need him to do much in this game to be able to win. And that was just true by the end of the game. He was a -2 and plus minus, though. And then Peyton Pritchard was 0 of 2 from 3. That was his only shot attempts. That's not enough for him to have a big impact on the game, which he mainly does is rebound and score. And he got 1 rebound. He got 2 assists, but he got no points. He also had 3 personal fouls in 26 minutes. He was a +11 and plus minus. We know that he can get hot. We know what he can do. He just haven't really had the opportunity to do so. in the last couple games, but we know that when he needed to do it, he'll be ready. And same with Hauser. Other than that, the rest of the guys didn't play, even though they was healthy. 34 78, 43% from the field, 9 to 31, 29% from three, 30 to 32, 93% from the free throw line. It just shows you got to find a way to get it done. I mean, you don't shoot that well from the field or the 3-point line. It's another avenue you can go to still put points on the boards, and to shoot 32 free throws and make 93% of them shows you that was the biggest way for us to win tonight, and we did it. 11 offensive rebounds, 46 total, 17 assists, 7 steals, 7 blocks, 10 turnovers, and 17 personal fouls. That's a good game for them. They could play better, and I think that's the scariest part about this series. The Celtics didn't really have a great dominant series against the Magic, and that's something that can still happen in this series. Paulo Banchero, 12 of 32 from the field, 2 of 6 from 3, 5 of 9 from the free throw line. He had 31, but if I had to be honest, he could have had a whole lot more. He missed so many pull-ups that he normally makes in this game. He could have had a bigger night if he just dropped the shots that he was taking. But we'll live with it. If you're going to take perimeter jumpers, we'll take it, because it's better than you getting a layup. It's better than you getting to the free throw line and getting those type of opportunities. But he took a lot of mid-ranges, and he missed a lot of open ones, and a lot of them had space to where he can be taking a comfortable shot. He just couldn't put it down in the basket. 7 rebounds, 3 was offensive, 3 assists, 1 block, 4 turnovers, 5 personal fouls. They did keep him in foul trouble throughout the entire game. He finished as a -8. In France, he took the second most shots, as he normally does. 10 to 22 from the field, 2 of 7 from 3. He kept taking some tough threes. He was settling for them, or is late in the shot clock. That just means we did what we were supposed to do defensively, and we got him to take the shots we wanted him to. But he did get some shots that he liked. He was able to put some of those down too. 2 or 3 from the free throw line, 6 rebounds. He did have 7 assists. He was finding guys by dribbling and finding ways to use his height and his handle to get to spots on the court where it demanded some attention. And then he was able to find guys early too in this game to get those type of assists. 2 turnovers, 2 personal fouls, +3 and ±24 points. Wendell Carter Jr., 4 of 8 from the field. He had some good shots that he was able to make. He missed his only 3-point attempt, and he went 1 or 2 from the free throw line. He did get 11 rebounds. That's what he's out there for, besides scoring and spacing the floor and being in the dunker spot a lot. 3 of his rebounds are offensive with 3 assists, a block, 2 turnovers, 3 personal fouls. He was a -8 and +-. He ended up getting 9 points, so he didn't get to double figures. And Corey Joseph did get to double figures. He had 12 points. He was 5 of 8 from the field, 2 of 4 from 3. He did have 3 rebounds, 6 assists, and a steal. 3 personal fouls. He's a +7 and +-. And Kentavious Caldwell-Pope had his best game. The only problem with that was he didn't take that many shots. He was 2 of 4 from 3. That was the only shots that he took, besides going 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He also had 2 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks, 3 personal fouls. He was a +4 and +-. He ended up having 8 points, which was the lowest for the starters. But you like the fact that he did compete defensively. He was able to have success on that end of the court. But you can't even give us 12 points in the game, is what they should be saying, because even Anthony Black, who came off the bench, he ended up getting 10 points. He only played 18 minutes, while Kentavious Caldwell-Pope played 32. He went 4 of 7 from the field, 0 of 3 from the 3-point line, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. And he did have 4 rebounds, 1 steal, 1 turnover, 1 personal foul. Anthony Black finished as a -16 and +-, but he was the only guy off the bench to get in double figures in any statistical category, and that was good to see. Jonathan Isaac, 13 minutes, 1 of 2 from the field, 0 of 1 from 3, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. 3 rebounds, 1 was offensive, 1 steal, 1 personal foul, -1 and +-. He ended up having 4 points. The other start guys that came off the bench didn't score a basket. Cole Anthony went with 2 minutes. He ended up just getting 1 turnover and 2 personal fouls. He was a -3 and +-. Gary Harris played 18 minutes. He was 0 of 1 from the field. It was a 3 that he took. He only had 1 rebound, but he also had 4 personal fouls. He was a -13 and +-. And Caleb Houston was 0 of 4 from the field and 0 of 3 from the 3-point line. He got a rebound, and he finished as a -10 and +-. So they didn't have much help from the guys off the bench, and some starters didn't do enough to beat a team like the Celtics. But they made it close. They made it hard. They made it physical, and they made it where the Celtics couldn't just cruise their way to a victory. And that's what you want to do. You want to be leaving this game respected. You want to leave this game showing you that you belong here. And I feel like the Magic has done that in this series more than what we would like as a Celtics fan, but we knew it would be hard and we knew it would be a tough series because they always play us tough. And they did that again tonight. 38 of 88, 43% from the field, 8 of 30, 26% from three, 14 to 20, 70% from a free throw line. They also only had 38 rebounds. They lost that battle to the Celtics. They had more assists, though, with 23. They had less steals with 5. They had less blocks with 4. Both teams had 10 turnovers, but like I said, the Magic fouled too much. They ended up committing 24. That was a strategy that worked out for the Celtics to be able to put more points on the board than the Magic. And that's how the Boston Celtics ended up winning this game. And I think that can continue to happen throughout this series. And as long as we get in the wins and as long as we win the next one or the fourth one, that's all that matters to me because that means we advance. That's our goal. That's our job to get out the first round so we can continue to try to win a championship like we did last year. We're trying to go back to back. That's our goal. And I just want to see if the Celtics can be able to do that. And it's going to get tougher. And we're going to have to play better. And we're going to need Drew Holiday to be more healthier because he's a big part of what we do on both ends of the court. So all those things are known. All those things are great. But the Celtics showing you that they still one of the better teams. And, you know, we had a little bit of trouble. And we knew that this is about matchups. And the playoffs has always been about that. And they give us some problems. And they're showing that. But we're still figuring out a way to get it done. And that's all that matters. Comment, like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell for more analysis. And if you're new to the channel, do conversation videos just like this and various different NBA only topics. I also do breakdowns with real footage of legends, current legends, rookies, and other future stars. I also do mock draft and draft coverage. And if you love that type of stuff, I got over 3,000 plus videos already on my channel that y'all can check out and possibly become a fan or subscriber. Plus, I upload every single day of the week mostly. So you always have something to watch and look at this channel as a form of entertainment. Not only that, check out my social medias if you want to see some other things I like to do besides NBA only content. They're on my channel, and you can also check out my email address if you want to message me for any reason. You can do that too if you don't want to leave a comment or hit me up on social media. Other than that, thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for enjoying the content that I make. Thank y'all for appreciating the content for what it is. Thank y'all for continuing to stay subscribed, continuing to come back. And on top of that, thank y'all for watching as much as y'all can and whenever you get a chance to. Other than that, I'm gone for now. Let's continue to try to make 2015 a day of the past and the present be better. We've been going hard these first 4 months of this year. So let's continue that throughout the rest of the year. And all I can say is y'all stay blessed. Y'all stay good. Hope y'all getting some rest. Happy y'all having some fun. Continue to set goals. Continue to put more in your life so you can have something to look forward to and something to be happy about, and continue to stay as happy as you can and as positive as you can. And depending on what happened throughout your day, remember it can be better at the end of it or it can get better to the next day. So always have that in the back of your mind when something happened that ruins your day. Other than that, y'all stay blessed. I'm gone for now. See y'all later. Hopefully later today with more analysis.